Giancarlo Esposito is an actor that so many fans have wanted to see join the MCU for the longest time. You may know him, of course, from The Mandalorian, possibly The Boys, or even just from hearing his name thrown around all the time for so many fan casts for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And now recently, actually yesterday, he was at some sort of con, I don't know where it was, but it was some sort of con event, and he was up on stage, he was talking about stuff, and he was talking about how he's fan cast for all these different characters, and he name dropped specific characters like Doctor Doom and Professor X and Magneto. But what's interesting is that at the end of this, he confirmed not only that he's had actual conversations with Marvel Studios about taking on a role and getting cast in the MCU, but specifically for Charles Xavier, aka Professor X. And he actually has said that he wants to play Professor X in the MCU. He put it out in the world. He was like, I'm just going to put this out in the world. It's Professor X. And this, I think, is awesome. Giancarlo Esposito, I think, would be perfect for Charles Xavier, Professor X in the MCU because he's just such a good actor. So honestly, any role he's in would be amazing. But Charles Xavier, I think, would be a really good one because, sure, he is a little bit older than Patrick Stewart was when he started as Professor X. But he's got the look. Just, like, he doesn't have much hair anyway. So, like, just shave it off, boom, bald. He looks like Professor X. I think he can really pull it off. The wisdom and the stoicness of Professor X, I think that would be really, really cool. And you can tell that he wants to play the character. A lot of people are going to be saying, but, oh, he's black, so he can't be Professor X. Why not? I mean, sure he can. Plus, I think that would actually add a really interesting layer to the character because the mutants and the X-Men have always been kind of a metaphor for real life segregation and racism. So I think that would be really cool for like this character to not have only gone through the adversity of having to deal with the prejudice of being a mutant, but also being a black man. I think that would be honestly really cool and something that I would love to see. I honestly can't really think of any other actors that I would want for the role. I think Giancarlo Esposito is perfect to play Professor X in the MCU. But guys, what do you think about this? What do you think about this idea of Giancarlo Esposito playing Charles Xavier, aka Professor X, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? The fact that he's had talks with Marvel Studios and he wants to play Professor X specifically. Do you like this casting choice? Do you want him to get cast? Or if you have any other ideas for the role, let me know those in the comments below as well. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I can keep up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.